Hey everybody, it's Drewsky McGillicuddy, and I made it a whole year. Isn't that something? A whole year. It seems like just yesterday I made my Killer Flicks tag video, and now here I am, fucking 100 and some odd videos later. Man, I got a lot of videos. I really need to start putting my stuff into a playlist so you can find my horror movie reviews, my not horror movie reviews, the found in the wild, the singing the songs, and the other random nonsense that I might get myself into. Everybody, how do I find or what the hell was I talking about? Something about is my mic, how's my microphone sound? Because I was tweaking around with that a little bit, and I don't know, my last couple reviews, I feel like it wasn't top notch. It didn't sound as good as it could have. Maybe it's just because it's this damn Samson microphone. But there is a Yeti mic. It's it's like a fancy red one, and that's one I would definitely, if I got it, I would have it sitting on the desk. Because yeah, I have a desk sitting here. I would have took a picture of it, but I didn't. But I got it at the Goodwill the other day for how much did we pay for it? $15.
What's that?
The desk.
25.
$25 for a desk, and then I got an extra one of these. But unfortunately, it's just a centimeter off. Ain't that a crock of shit? But I got it for $6, and I needed it. Now I don't have a stack of fucking shit sitting behind me. Aren't you supposed to be reading me people's comments?
Rebecca says that you put Central Time in your Facebook post because you're stupid.
It's Central Standard Time, isn't it?
No, it's not. We're Eastern Standard Time.
Well, fuck, I don't know shit.
I tell you this every time.
I've just, like, the only reason I said it was because I remember hearing it on TV back in the day when they had the USA Up All Night and the Joe Bob Briggs Monster Vision. Yeah, they say Eastern.
Hey,
what the fuck?
Divine Graham said, hi-yo.
Hi-yo. Oh.
And Cody A said blah blah blah.
All right, but real quick before we get into things, I do want to do my fancy hey, thanks everybody being all sappy bullshit. All right, and then we're gonna go into the found in the wild. And it's not that much stuff, but it's a couple things I picked up the other day, and then I'm gonna show you some of my prized possessions because somebody said I didn't know what to do with my 600 subscriber Q&A, but I didn't do this. So now I'm going to show you all some of my collection. I didn't pull out all the loose stuff. As a matter of fact, babe, I do need that Freddy over there. Not to spoil anything. That one in the box on the top shelf next to Tuxedo Freddy. You don't need to see Tuxedo Freddy. Anyway, where are we at? I got my notes. See, look, it says like 3 things on it. No, number one. The first thing we're going to do. These are in no particular order, or are they alphabetical through first name? So we're gonna thank some motherfuckers real quick, okay? If you'll allow me to do such. The first, we want to thank Brad Thornton. He's such a special individual. Yeah, he's special. And then we got Cody Archer. I want to thank him. He's watching, isn't he? Hey, Cody.
Yes.
You son of a bitch. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Cody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Hey, isn't that Divine Graham? You still are taking up too much fucking space. What am I looking at? I keep looking over here. You're still taking up too much fucking space on my title card. I'm just going to call you DG. Well, no, because then I'll get you confused with Lindsay. Fuck, never mind. We'll just call you asshole. Anyway, John Stanton, we want to thank him, from the bottom of our hearts. And then we got Johnny White. I mean, what can I say about Johnny White that I haven't already said about Johnny White? And if you didn't know, I did a Killer Flicks roast where I nailed Johnny White to the wall. Like, actually, that sounds inappropriate. You know what I'm saying. I got him good because I noticed he's constantly taking pictures of himself. And he's not even as good looking as I am. Anyway, I'm joking. I'm just kidding. I'm not biased or something. Anyway, is this the brand new guy? We got a brand new guy. Kyle Winfrey. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. And then we got M for Movies. Thank you for everything you do. And then we got Pause Nicholson. Yeah, I did it. And then I'm not sure how to say this. Rebecca Reinhardt. Yeah, Rebecca Reinhardt. She's had faith in me this whole time, and I don't know where I would be without her. And then we got Stephen Kennedy. Stephen Kennedy, thank you. And then everybody's favorite queen, Tiffany, the VHS queen. Anyway, so that's the thank yous. Thank you, everyone. And then it says something about the collectible show off. But first, we're going to do the found and the wild stuff because I've got this sitting here and I want to look at it. How much did I pay for this fucking thing? Like 50 fucking cents? Hell yeah. That's like fucking, I mean, it looks close enough to the original Optimus Prime that I got fucking cited. I don't even know if this is the one. I can't find the fucking date on it. I was assuming this could possibly be from the Bumblebee movie, but I don't know. I think it might be somewhere around the mid 2000s. I can't find the goddamn. One of these days, I'll look it up. We'll find it. We'll figure out how to turn them into a truck and then roll them on out of here. So there's that guy. Got him for 50 cents. Figured he'd look really cool in the background. And then this is the most annoying, awesome Spider-Man figure I've ever found. For what did I pay for him? $1. $1. Huh? I mean, he's got this thing that's just hanging out of his chest, and his chest opens up, right? But this thing does not fit inside of his chest. And there's nothing inside of his chest. So what the fuck is this thing doing here? So I'm going to end up cutting it off. And that way I can have him just standing there on a shelf somewhere looking like Spider-Man. Because he's, you know, one of my favorite fucking superheroes. And then this was kind of dumb, but it looked kind of cool. Like it's part dumb, part cool. Like it's got the cape. The helmet's like badass. Part dumb, part cool. But it's weird. Like it looks like a Bionicle, like the rest of the legs and stuff. But for what? What did I pay for this? This was probably like $1 or 50 cents. But just the mask alone. I mean, back in the background. I mean, if he was sitting back here, you wouldn't know that his legs were all Bionicle, goofy looking. Whatever. Captain Phasma, who's in the movie for fucking 2 goddamn minutes, and then it's even worse in that fucking Return of the Jedi shit. But hey, one of these days, we'll sit down and we'll talk about how I feel about fucking Star Wars. But right now, until then, to hold you over until I do, you can go check out Lee McCoy, which I'm sure you already fucking were aware he's doing his Star Wars fucking venture, and then he's going to rank them probably.
Cartier says stop cussing.
Oh, stop letting your kids watch my channel. I feel like I got this shirt from the Goodwill too. This is another thing. But these, I don't know if it was from hanging on the fucking hanger.
It is, because you didn't let me watch it.
Oh, well, don't tell them. I mean, they sanitize it. But, all right, what the fuck am I doing? All right, is everybody still there? Did everybody leave me? How many people are watching?
10.
10 people. I thought if I scheduled it, that more people would show up.
If you schedule it for the correct time zone. Maybe more people.
Oh, it's also Super Bowl Sunday, and I understand a lot of people are watching like the most boring fucking football game I've ever not watched. I was at work, and it was on the TV, and I wasn't really paying attention to it, but every once in a while I'd look up at the score, and I'd be like, really? This is the fucking Super Bowl. Y'all motherfuckers are like supposedly the best 2 teams in the league this year, last year, and you can't. Either the offense was terrible and the defense was really good, or I don't know. I wasn't watching the game. I didn't even get to see any of the commercials.
The channel is better than the Super Bowl.
That's right. That's right. Because we're gonna have commercials later on for like things like the Comfort Wipe. If you don't know what the Comfort Wipe is, it's this wand that you stick toilet paper in and then you wipe your ass with it. That way you don't have to put your hand so close to your own shit. But it's still kind of. You're sticking a stick up your ass. Like, anyway, if you don't know what the fucking Comfort Wipe is, go to a different electronic device, type in Comfort Wipe into YouTube, watch the infomercial, come back, and then let me know your thoughts, and the secretary will read them to me.
Djibouti Dubs is the best one of it.
Djibouti Dubs does a parody. I want you to watch the real fucking thing because there's this old lady, and she says something that's fucking amazing. Maybe one of these days, I'll sit down and I'll break down the video for you. It'll be hilarious because you get my take on it and my reaction to dumb shit.
Rebecca says to scoot the shelves over and put the short one at the other end.
Like over here?
No,
Oh, okay. But no, see, it's alphabetical order. But then again, I was thinking about doing the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then down to the H's. But right now I got A, B, C, then H, I, whatever. You can fucking read.
Hi, Stephen Kennedy.
Gone Girl, which is one of the best movies ever made. If you didn't know.
He said he'd love to stay, but he's watching the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm watching the Super Bowl. Anyway, what the fuck? All right, look. God damn it. I also picked this up. I never really got big into Pantera, but I can't say is that I don't enjoy banging my head to them.
But here's the story. I own all 3 of those on VHS in the basement. And
now we have them on DVD for $1 motherfucking 50. So if you're interested in what kind of music I like loud, heavy music. But I also like rock and roll, just regular old rock and roll. I like everything except for like most rap and most country. If it's country, it's got to be like, good shit like Coulter Wall or fucking, what's that other dude's name? Tyler Childers. Those motherfuckers are badass fucking musicians. And I fucking listen to them motherfuckers all day. All right. Speaking of musicians, I also picked this up for $1.50 because I figured, fuck, it's $1.50. Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, there's got to be all kinds of good shit on that. Who doesn't like Stevie Ray Vaughan? The motherfucker made love to his guitar on a daily basis. And one of the best, I mean, there's no arguing that he's one of the best and most influential musicians of all time. So I picked that up for $1.50 because I figured, what the hell? One of these days I might feel like sitting down and having a private little concert in my room, in my house. So anyway, moving along. Here's the last item from Goodwill. And one of my, I can't remember who the hell I was talking to. I was talking to somebody. We'll look it up. Who the hell was I talking to? Who the hell did I hit? Brandon Studenheimer. He was going to bring me the Raid 1 and 2 on DVD, but I found the second one at the Goodwill for $1.50. Now, I just need to find the first one. And maybe I'll just watch them out of order. Maybe I'll just say, fuck it, and watch them out of order. Do I even need to watch the first one first, or can I just watch this one and have a good time? You let me know.
Wants to know, do you got a vinyl record collection or video game collection?
Yes, I have vinyls and video games. I've got like pretty much every system from the Nintendo all the way up to the PlayStation 4. I don't have a Master System, which I need to get a Master System, and I need to get a TurboGrafx 16, and then I'll be happy because I don't necessarily need the Neo Geo, as cool as that would be, but those things are fucking ridiculously expensive. Anyway, here's some stuff that's not on a box because I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, hold on a second. Let me read you some of this.
Okay, we're gonna read some of this.
Devon Graham says, "Dude, I love that DVD. Stevie Ray Vaughan is my favorite guitar player ever." And
if you haven't heard Scott H. Byram, yeah.
He also wants to know, do you have a Virtual Boy?
No, my friend Mark growing up had a Virtual Boy, and I played it for like 5 minutes and was like, no.
We haven't found one.
One of the worst. Fuck. I don't know if I'd want. Well, I guess it would look cool in the background. It would look cool in the background.
And Scott Reynolds says, "What's good, Drewsky? Congrats on 1 year."
Well, thank you. Anything else before we move on to the next item up for bids? Actually, I'm kidding. I would never.
And then Devon Graham said, "Yeah, it's awful to stare into."
Well, anyway.
But let's continue.
I can continue now.
Yes, you may.
Okay, don't interrupt me anymore.
I will.
All right. So, one thing as a collector, if any of you out there are also collectors, now sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes I don't care if it's in the box or not, but there are some things that are better left in the box. Okay, so if you're a collector, definitely consider what you're taking out of the box when you take stuff out of boxes. A lot of the stuff I have, I regret instantly taking out of the box. Also, a lot of the stuff I used to have, like this thing I'm about to show you, I used to have the other composite in the box, and I traded it for some of my video game collection. Unfortunately, some of that video game collection ended up getting stolen 1 year by some piece of shit that happened to know that my side door was going to be unlocked and I wasn't going to be home. But anyway, so he stole a bunch of my games, and I lost out because I traded a bunch of horror stuff for it. And the horror stuff, I doubled my money because I only paid $15 a piece for the things. I got $30 a piece for them. he sold them for maybe 50, 60 bucks. Well, a couple years ago, I'm having a Friday the 13th marathon. I get to looking. Just convinced herself, like, oh shit, I kind of wish I would have got rid of that stuff. Let's see if I can buy it back. Hell no, I can't buy it back. Shit's going for over $200 a piece. You got to be kidding me, right? So yeah, don't ever get rid of your shit.
Mangled Mermaid just jumped in and said collector or hoarder, and
all my shit is neatly placed.
And she also says he stole my Yoshi's Island. Still pissed about that.
Bitch, you just got a fucking $50 Xena Warrior Princess doll. So you're fucking welcome, because you would have never got it if it wasn't for my fucking Goodwill addiction. So let me get my fucking Mario RPG back.
Love you, love your show.
Anyway, what am I talking about? Oh, so yeah, don't ever fucking get rid of your shit. Don't ever fucking take your shit out of the box, because I mean it's cool to display like this. But there's Nancy sleeping and the lights are out. See, I had the variant where the lights were on in the box, and it goes for, I mean, I know that one goes for well over $100. I wish there was, see, you can sort of see it. But yeah, I'll show you that real quick.
This way, I can see it.
Oh my God, you're going to make her nightstand fall off. She's sleeping in the bed. There's a shadow. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. If you haven't seen it, rewind the fucking video. All right, so I have pretty much all of these. Where's the Jason one?
Julian Slowwater.
Babe, where's the one?
I made that.
Tommy. And here's the end of Friday the 13th. It's a little dusty, but what can you do?
Just slightly dusty.
But yeah, this thing, if I would have kept that in the box, a couple $100. I got the one from Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the box somewhere, but I couldn't find it. But I also have another one that's not in the box that broke for some reason, but I still have it because, And then one of my favorite scenes in any movie ever. Try to say that this scene's not fucking absolutely amazing, and you're a jackass. Just my opinion. And then this one, Jesus, go look on Amazon real quick and see how much this screen grab from Friday the 13th Part 6 is, because you can't have it unless you got all the money. I paid maybe $10 or $15 for this back in like 2008, 2009. And like a dummy, took it up out of the box. Well, I told you I didn't need the Movie Maniacs, but yeah, I got a bunch of different.
You told me to go grab that one.
I said the one on the top shelf to the left. Anyway, there's my Movie Maniac, Freddy. I have 3 of him. I have him. I have the one with the battle damage. And then I have one that's got like I feel like I should have you while you're over there grab the other 2 so I can show them the difference between the 2. But this is the Todd McFarlane Movie Maniac. I had the 18-inch one of him, and I traded him for the Sega Dreamcast. Luckily, the asshole didn't steal my Sega Dreamcast, or I would have been out, because that son of a bitch is like $100. Anyway, this thing, luckily, I was smart enough to keep. Because, yeah, I don't know. This isn't NECA. This is Mezco. And, yeah, he's got, I don't know how well. Yeah, trash can lid, and he's got the face. And then I got all the Jasons from this series. I got pretty much everything from the series. I got the Leatherface somewhere around here. But, yeah. I'm just trying to show you I'm doing the best I can. Oh, here. Oh, I'll get this out of the way. I also have the Freddy and Jason. You've probably seen these in some of my other videos whenever I have it in frame. But here's a little Mikey Myers. And these things are fucking ridiculously, outrageously overpriced. If you look them up, because I couldn't believe it when I looked these up just for fun when I was taking stuff to sell. And when I saw how much they were worth, I was like, nah.
I want to say
I think
$5 for that.
We paid $5 for all this stuff. This is when Roger was going out of business.
Right, Roger gave
so
me
I got a lot of this stuff from this collectible store, right? Just a little mom and pop collectible store. And then one day he was going out of business, and I went ape shit.
Mickey says
here's one of the really cool things that you guys are going to be totally jealous of. Look at this bad boy, huh? And see where it says, what does that say? $40? No. I paid $20 for this because I always got half off, because something about my personality. People just want to give me things. They're very generous. And this is one of my prized possessions. I'm so glad I never took him out of the box because I have another thing that I believe is in the same series as him. But I didn't. I did take it out of the box, and we'll show you that shortly. Yeah, take that out of my way.
Are you looking for this one?
Probably. Oh, look. And here is another Leatherface. And then I have the ones from like the remake and the beginning over there, but they're out of the box and they're a pain in the ass to take out of the case. So we got that. Look at all the dust on them. Or is that just a glare? Oh,
that's just a glare.
But yeah, I bought when I got him, I bought 4 of these because they were $5 a piece, and then I took the extra 4 that basically $20, and I traded this for that 18-inch Freddie McFarlane that ended up getting me a Sega Dreamcast. I'll save that for a second. I also have the Hitchhiker. He's the only one that's not really that valuable, but this was. The last time I looked was probably 2014, so he might have gone up in price. I do regret not buying Chop Top, but yeah, here's the. I have this Leatherface and I have this Jason, but I do not have this Freddy. I regret not. I mean, who? Kind of the fucking worst one out of the bunch, if you ask me. I mean, the movie was terrible. We'll talk about it one of these days. Oh, here's the Jason that goes with that other Leatherface that I made the mistake of taking out of the box, but. I mean, just look how cool he is. I had to take him out of the box. I don't know why I keep looking at the screen. I guess so I can see what I'm looking at. Are people still talking to me?
Let's see. Mickey said that CP probably wants that Jason Live screen grab.
See, you can't have this. I ought to keep him in the background. He is badass, isn't he?
Rebecca made a comment on what I think every time I see it, which is that Leatherface is looking more than slightly tarted. I thought that myself, way more than
what?
Slightly. Yeah, he's got a look on his face. It's terrible.
This bad boy right here, one of my prized possessions. Nobody could ever have this.
Totally pose and play, JJ.
I totally need more Sam things. I mean, I got these 2 plushes up here, but that's not enough because Trick or Treat is very special to me. Because it's just such an amazing movie. It's like, do you really need me to sit here and explain? One of these days we'll sit down and we'll review it, and I'll tell you all about it. Anyway, we'll go in.
You're not paying attention.
We'll go in chronological order. We're gonna go. In 1974, there was Jason or Leatherface. Son of a bitch. See, I can't. This is live, people. This is live. But anyway, there's my Leatherface. Paid $15 for him. Good luck trying to find him online for under $100.
Cody wants to know why no Halloween tattoo.
Because it's not on my top priorities, but I will get one eventually. And then from 1982, right? Friday the 13th, Part 2. Oh, and if you take his,
don't take that off. It was hard to put back on.
Well, he's ugly as fuck under here, and he'll kill you. So like. These sit on my bed, and then I snuggle with them because they're so soft. They're so soft. Now, I know I bitch a lot about the big 3. Like I said, everybody's, big 3 is different. My big 3, Freddy, Jason, Leatherface. And then Michael's like number 6 or 7. And then Gary loves to lay on him. I don't know if you can see all the cat hair on him. But isn't that just the cutest little face you ever seen? Like, doesn't he look like he's really looking at you? Like, you done fucked up. You're going to die.
Eyes are mesmerizing.
You're one of them goddamn teenagers out there smoking weed, having premarital sex. You're going to get...
Rebecca says that her Sackhead Jason is signed by Steve Dash.
And then there's Freddy. Isn't he cute? His hat comes off. He's just... the cutest little Freddy.
Ben Grimm agrees with your top 3.
I don't know why I keep. There's another problem I kept having when I was doing my Silver Bullet review. I kept looking at myself on the screen, turning the fucking laptop around so that I can't see myself, so that I actually look at the camera and talk to the people that are watching. Wouldn't that be great? All right, we're almost done here.
Quickly, it's because I'm putting these things back out of the room.
Oh. was one of my favorites that I wish I wouldn't have taken out of the box. But I mean, I had to take it out of the box. Had to. But yeah, I feel like, see, I need to just, the hell with having the movies in the background. I might need to just put my collectibles, because there's so much other stuff that's like upstairs in the box that I didn't feel like bothering with. Like, I couldn't find them, but I got a pack of movie cards from the original 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It's like a box that has the unopened packages of cards. I can't even imagine what that's probably worth. Did you bring me the Nightmare on Elm Street poster? Okay. And then look, I showed you. You've seen my Freddy's before in my one of my I don't know. I did a video talking about Freddy's dead. And I had my Freddy's in the background. Well, here's the Jason.
Okay, so gotta catch up here for a second, because yeah, he totally ignored when I said that. Zemimsky said I would totally pose and play JJ. Then
I don't know what the hell that means.
Ben Grimm said I agree with that top three. Zemimsky said Leslie Milos Daniel. I don't know what that is. But Mickey wants to know where Toki and Frank are. They're on the floor, and Gary, I just sat on him. So
where's the Nightmare on Elm Street poster? Oh, I forgot there was still stuff over there. How much stuff's still over there? All right. So these came out back in what, 2000? There's no fucking way. 2006? You got to be kidding me. I've had this thing since 2006. I need to hang this on the wall and have this in the background, because that, I mean, just look at it. That would look real good.
Fall. I mean, look at the detail here.
No, I mean, it's got a thing right there.
Mean, check the hair. The hair's coming up between his fingers on the gloves. It's neat.
He is missing a finger, though, I think.
What?
No, he's not. No, one of the where it's shiny, because this is supposed to be the the glare from the glove, and it's missing one of the things. And that's from taking it out of the box, people. So don't take your shit out of the box. Do not do it. Oh, real quick. I found him while I was upstairs. I had to put him with my Freddy, Jason, and Leatherface pop. He is a Leatherface pop. I have to just be quiet.
Jeez, Pete.
Hopefully that's not. Just in case anybody's watching with headphones on. No, I clapped into the microphone. No, I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. I couldn't help it.
Becca said the Nightmare on Elm Street thing is badass.
Oh, look how dusty that is.
Yeah, you didn't let me dust that off.
But yeah, we need to get these hanging in the background, even if they're just sitting on a shelf or something.
How do you like that one, Becca?
But yeah, these are like, because they've been sitting upstairs in a closet for so long, and I don't know. I've been trying to get my house looking like, staged for like HD TV bullshit, but it's like, you know what? I just want to hang my movie posters on the wall. But the other problem with my walls are they're plaster. So every time you go to hammer a nail in, it bends the fucking nail, and it just can't be done. All right. So I'm pretty sure I got Freddy and Jason, or Freddy and Leather. I'm pretty sure I got all three of these guys. But I got this one for sure that I found specifically to show you, because I also got this one that they only made a small amount of, and that's a glow-in-the-dark Jason. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Don't you wish you had that? And these are all from Mezco. Like everybody's always, talking about NECA, and NECA does make some extremely well done figures, but Mezco, they're pretty good too. I mean, I think that's what all the cult classics are from. But here we go. These are NECA. We'll show you the lame one first. I mean, it's not lame. It's just, it's like you gave me this instead of maybe the nurse or.
Well, pause it for a second.
Oh my God.
Let's catch up here.
We're at 30 minutes.
Catch up here.
We're at 30 minutes. You better hurry it up. I got to tell stories.
Okay. Well, Becca said that she needs the Friday one and that she's a loyal patron. And Mangled Mermaid says your background reminds her of Chris Stuckman now.
Oh, well, I still got to get the fancy blue lights, except I'm not going to get blue lights. I think I might get purple. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe red. I'm not sure. I might not even get like LED light. I might have lights shining
Sinister
up at it.
Cinema Reviews says, I like Andrew's haircut and beard. He looks like me. Yeah.
I got the Hare Krishna zombie
Cody
from
Archer
Dawn of the
says
Dead.
to, use
Isn't
the
that
matrix.
fucking wonderful? We can show you these. What the fuck? Am I missing something? Oh no, that's an Army of Darkness. And then there's Lost Boys figures. So this is Series 6. Cody, I bet if Cody Leach knew about these, I bet he'd want those Lost Boys. Anyway, so then you got Flyboy, Steven, after he turns into a zombie. And this is one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. Only beat out by one other figure that I will show to you now. Oh, but shit, this has some bad. It's got, look, this series has Die Hard and a Terminator. So I need to get my hands on that shit. Like, you guys should see the stuff that I used to have that I got rid of, that I'm a dumbass for getting rid of. Like, it was sweet ass. It was sweet ass. But anyway, so here's the plaid shirt zombie. He's only in the movie for like enough time to get killed, but god damn it, he's one of the coolest looking zombies. And I fucking love it. One of these days I'm gonna get like, I mean, I got that tattoo, but one of these days I'm gonna get like this. This face is gonna go somewhere on my body. And look, I got all these collections. Can you see them? Can you see all the Dawns of the Deads? And then I got another Dawn of the Dead. It's the same copy as that Dawn of the Dead over in a box somewhere. But then I also got this. Even though I don't have a PSP, I got to have every copy of Dawn of the Dead imaginable, as well as Night of the Living Dead. So if any of you are out there and you're holding on to copies of Dawn of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead that you don't need, why not send them my way? I mean, I'm not gonna watch them, but I'll say this. I for real. I'm not bullshitting you. Oh my god, I'm gonna break everything.
Yeah.
I like to just sit there and hold it in my hand. I guess I'll face the microphone. But yeah, look, this is one of my favorite copies. Because look at that artwork. I want the VHS. I think it comes in a steel tin, the VHS of Dawn of the Dead. Because let's face it, yeah, one of the best horror movies of all time. And I'll be honest, like the first time I sat down to watch it when I was like 14, I was like, this is an old movie. I was one of those fucking assholes. But I gave it a fucking chance. I sat there, and about 30 minutes into it, I'm like, this might be my favorite movie of all time. As soon as like they do the flyover and you see all the hillbillies shooting the zombies in the distance in the fields and stuff, it had me. All right, is there anything else to show? I feel like I got something else. No. Okay, so what? I was supposed to talk about upcoming video ideas, but I kind of pretty much covered that in that video about me eating the Buddy Boy. But yeah, I want to do more videos like that. Eventually, once it warms up and I can get like a specific day off of work, I'm going to start going up to these places. Like there's Trader's World, there's Treasure Isles, there's all kinds of different flea markets and stuff. And I want to start, having a friend or somebody come with me. That way they can follow me around and film me, and we can do it like incognitus, so I don't look like some fucking jackass walking around like.
You look like a jackass.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I also got this at the Goodwill, just in case I ever wanted to look like a fucking asshole in public. So yeah, now on to the pizza stories, because I got some fucking stories for you tonight, buddy. Let me tell you, we were kind of slow tonight for Super Bowl Sunday because it's Super Bowl Sunday, and you would think people want pizza.
Hold on.
All right, we're gonna hold on one more time before we get to the stories, and then once I get to my stories, you wait until I'm done to address these comments.
All right.
Which I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate everybody commenting, all that good stuff.
Easy 218.
I'm trying to get this to be the most entertaining video as possible.
Have you ever seen the horror movie Shrooms?
Yes, a long, long time ago, and I was rather underwhelmed with it. But I do plan. It's on my I need to watch a second time just to make sure list.
And Scott Reynolds wants to know, have you heard of One Cut of the Dead from last year?
No. Is that the one that Lee was talking about? Because Lee was talking about there was a movie he just watched that said if he had known about it, it would have made his top 5 of the year. So I got to find out what that was. But it sounds like whatever the fuck you just said.
And George Lopez says, shout out to the Dora collection.
George Lopez.
Don't forget it.
Like the real George Lopez? Like, didn't you have a channel on ABC back in the day? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sure you get that a lot. Now, what the hell was I talking about? All right. First of all, so
Lee's movie was What Keeps You Alive.
Okay.
Thank you, Jason.
Now, shit. Where do I want to start?
Okay, Super Bowl Sunday.
Well, first I want to start out by it's obvious what pizza place I deliver for, but I promised my boss I wouldn't mention it by name. So as long as I don't mention a pizza place by name, even though you've seen the logo in the last video or whatever, who cares? That's not important. Here's the thing. Like, I do make a really good amount of money delivering pizzas for the most part. But, when you're delivering pizzas, you're putting wear and tear on your vehicle. We are not driving Domino's vehicles. We are driving our vehicles. We get $1 out of the $3 delivery charge. I don't even know why the hell the store gets any of that money. As a matter of fact, because not only can you not get certain deals when doing delivery that you do, say, doing carry out, smack on $3 on top of that. I don't know what the hell that's all about. But then to keep 2 of that and then give me $1. Well, because I actually never mind. No, I get $1 from it. That's not the fucking point. Okay, that is not the point. Not tonight, but last night we had maybe a half an hour left. It was 11:30. We closed at midnight. Somebody from this place that is literally round trip, a 30-minute drive. It's 15 miles from the store. It's like on the border of our cutoff point. Called at 11:30 at night, ordered 2 pizzas. I didn't get there until 11:50. And sure enough, the thing, the kicker is I had just delivered to their neighbor. Okay. And they saw me standing out in the hall and thought, oh, hey, I'll order right before they close. And then I'm going to stiff the motherfucker. It's like, don't do that, because what I'm going to do, never mind. But yeah, it's like, don't, especially if you live that far from the store, to stiff the driver. It's like, get your fucking lazy ass out and cook if you're not going to fucking leave a tip. Okay.
Just the tip.
And then, we got this other place that's like kind of far out that stiffed me today. I got stiffed twice today, which is not too bad, if it's only twice, but still, it's like, if you live a ridiculously far amount away, if you're on the border of the cutoff line, don't just stiff the driver. Also, here's another thing that I learned tonight that pissed me off. If you have a pizza coming and you're in like a part of town that says completely pitch black dark, and you don't have numbers on your house, maybe turn a fucking light on so I can fucking see where I'm going. Stuff like that. It's like, have some fucking common sense. If you're going to fucking order a pizza, have some fucking common sense. Also have the decency to tip your fucking driver, because it's fucked up when, I'll be going 15 miles away from the store just to get stiffed. But then I have people that literally, I can throw the fucking pizza out the fucking window from the store and it will land on their front porch. And they tip $5 every fucking time. And then not to mention the rich people. They'll have their kids answer the door. I went to this $300,000 house the other day, and they had their kids answer the door knowing that, oh, we don't know what a tip is. Here's a signature. It's like, first of all, that's a felony offense. You just forged someone's signature on a credit card receipt. You're going to jail, bitch. But anyway, no. They have their kids answer the door. That way they don't have to look me in the fucking eye while they're fucking me in the ass. But anyway. So we're gonna.
Graham says, I hate that. I delivered 75 pizzas to a school, no tip.
Yeah, that's when I would walk back in and just slide all the motherfuckers on the floor and be like, next time you'll think before you don't tip me on fucking making me have to carry. Who knows how many pounds that is? Like 50 pounds of pizza? Because you got to figure pizza's at least a pound.
Easy 2184 wants to know if you like pineapple on a pizza.
That's the only thing I like pineapple on, aside from the sweet spicy chicken habanero chicken sandwich from Domino's. It's probably the best sandwich on the menu. It's got the mango habanero sauce, jalapenos, pineapple, bacon, chicken, and shredded cheddar cheese and provolone. So good. And I love whatever bread they use at Domino's. It's like some kind of focaccia. But anyway, let's move on to the stories.
Sydney Stokes is awesome. She tipped her pizza delivery guy $5.
Awesome. Because yeah, these people, it's just so sad because like I feel bad for these people, except for the ones that stiff me that live in because it's what it is it's a big apartment complex where there's like maybe 10, 15 complex or like buildings inside of this complex. It's a like big 20 something acre or whatever, and it's 15 miles from the store. But luckily we can take the highway to get there, but it's still. But anyway, this place has, and luckily it's a Wendy's. That's the only restaurant that this place has in like a 15-mile radius. So obviously that's the only reason we deliver down there is because they got no other choice other than to either go to Wendy's or go to the grocery store. So they're constantly ordering from us. They're one of, but there are some people down there that just refuse to tip, but it's crazy. But anyway, so.
And then.
You're interrupting me when I just got the goddamn thought that was going to come out of my mouth.
Jason said he'll still tip you.
Oh, I bet you will, motherfucker. Anyway, so, because yeah, that's the thing that pissed me off about the girl last night is the fact that I had just went down there. So I drove 15 miles, then drove 15 miles back. That bitch calls the place to order the pizza. Then I got to drive 15 miles back down and then 15 miles back for nothing. $1.25. It basically cost me $3 to deliver your fucking pizza. Anyway,
Ben Grimm.
I gotta get to the goddamn stories.
Do you tip the people at Sonic who bring your food out?
Me?
Yeah.
I usually give them $1 or $2. I don't get to go to Sonic that much because it's so far away from where I am. But yes, I do like Sonic.
Oh. Jason said the tip is all he has.
All right, so let's get to this fucking pizza story. So this story takes place at the place that I'm bitching about. It's called Miami View Apartments, and it's far away from the store. And now these people were nice enough to tip, but we're not here to talk about those people. We're going to talk about how I drove my car down there. I knew where I was going. I saw the address, and then I pull up to the building, and there's people making all this racket. They're out on their balcony smoking cigarettes. Just a hooting and a hollering. They got the game on. They're having a good old time. I walk up. I hear all this partying coming from this door. I got 4 fucking pizzas. I'm thinking, oh, well, this has to be it. Knock, knock, knock. Come in. Normally I don't. I'd be like, I'm sorry, we're not allowed. But I figure, they were partying. It's a celebration. We're having a Super Bowl party. Fuck it. We're an apartment complex. They ain't gonna rob me. Plus, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'll knock you out. But anyway, I walk in. I'm like, hi, how you doing? They're like, we didn't order pizza. I was like, well, you told me to come in. I was like, I didn't know it was the wrong door. And we had a good laugh. Everybody thought it was hilarious. But yeah, I walked into the wrong house. Shit, I wish I could explain the story the exact way it happened because we were all cracking up about it. Because I said something like, oh yeah, I walked in the door and I was like, the hell are y'all in here making all that racket? That's why it's funny, because I walked in. They don't know who the fuck I am. I'm just some guy in a pizza costume. And I walk in and say, what the fuck's all this racket? So they all looked at me for a second. And I'm like, who ordered the pizza? And they're like, nobody ordered a pizza. I'm like, fuck. Well, now I look like a fucking asshole. But it was hilarious. We all had a good laugh. And then I knocked on the people's door, gave them their food, told them the funny story. They thought it was hilarious. And then another fun part, their kitten tried to escape, and I saved the day. I dropped what I was doing. I picked the kitten. I got him, and I started shaking him. I was like, "Aren't you just a cute little cat?" And I gave him back. It was wonderful. Anyway, so I thought that was a fun little story.
What advice would you give other young men that want to become the pizza guy? Young men.
Well, my secret is being good looking. Studies show that people are willing to tip good looking people unless they're just a piece of shit, which the latter that I've been talking about. That I'm kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you wanna be the best, you got to be the fastest. You got to make that shit look like the picture. Because that's the one thing that bothers me is some of these kids. I'll be yelling at them all the time, like, "Hey, make that shit look like the picture." Nobody wanted to be eating no dough ass bread. But anyway, now the next story is not so lighthearted and funny. It's only funny because of the way I'll probably tell it. And hopefully I can tell it as good as I did when I was talking about it at work, because this is some shit. All right. And I've had an incident like this happen before, but nothing of this caliber. Basically, I was coming back from a delivery, and the delivery I went to, the people ordered online. They put the wrong phone number as well as the wrong address. So I'm driving around like a jackass for like 20 minutes looking for a place that doesn't exist.
So, I mean,
I don't know what to do. It's got to be the internet. Maybe you should plug the headphones in and see if you can at least. Okay, are we back? Are we done having fucking technical difficulties so I can tell this motherfucking story?
Okay, stop for a second. Now you're back.
Okay, all right. Sorry, everybody. Apparently there was a glitch in the matrix. But anyway, so I'm coming back from this already frustrating delivery that didn't exist. Okay, and there is an intersection. And I was at the stoplight. The light turned green. I'm sitting there. I'm like, well, the light's green. Just like, just one little, just to let them know, hey, the light's green. Well, no, they can't just fucking go. They got to go, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. You son of a fucking bitch. Fuck you. And then they continue to sit there. Well, I'm already not having a good time. So I fucking proceed to show them how a rabbit works, and fucking I hopped right on past the motherfuckers. And they're like, oh, well, I'm just gonna fucking, and they fucking like got all the way up on my ass. I'm talking like probably that far from my ass, because, you know, I was just going past them to get around them. And then my turn was right there. I had to turn into the store. Well, they damn near rear-ended me, followed me into the store, and I didn't know who it was. I thought it was, dude, I was getting out about to fight. I was about to knock a motherfucker out. So I get out the car like, what the fuck you want to do about it, motherfucker? Well, turns out it's this lady. I was like, oh, shit. So I calmed myself down a little bit. And I like tried to calm it down. I was like, hey, all I did was honk my horn. You're the one flipping out, giving me the finger, screaming and hollering like a fucking ridiculous person. Okay? And she was like, I got 3 motherfucking kids in the car, motherfucker. Da, 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 da. And she looked like, let me see if I can find a picture. Okay, Google. Faces of meth.
According to Wikipedia,
White Tim says, what up, Drewsky?
Well, she looked like that, only like she only had one tooth. So it's basically this coming at me with one tooth. So I was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Go on about your business. And I proceeded to walk inside. Well, she gonna follow me inside, right? Because she ain't got nothing to lose. And that's what she says. She's like, want me to come outside and fight her. Okay? And I'll be honest, I would never hit a woman, but I'll slap a bitch. But no, I kept my composure. I told her, I was like, just leave before we call the police. She's like, well, fucker, I don't care if you call the police. Call the police. I ain't got nothing to lose. And I was like, see, that's where you're wrong. You just said you got 3 kids out in the car. Hey, what about that tooth? I mean, if I lost that last tooth, I'd be like afraid of what am I going to be able to eat? You know, what is I'm going to eat when I ain't got no teeth?
Just dip everything in water.
You know, yeah, get you some pizza. You can dip it in water.
Bangry,
But yeah, bitch trying to be like, I was like, what's your name? I'm calling the owner. She calls the owner. I haven't talked to the owner yet, but I filled out a funny incident report because I said exactly what happened verbatim. And then I said, and the lady wanted me to go outside and fight her, but I didn't because she was a woman and she only had one tooth. So hopefully that'll make my... What?
Ben Graham wants to know, did you get her number for him?
No, but she went outside and took a picture of my license plate. And at first, I thought she stole the key out of my car because I thought I left my key in the car, and then I couldn't find my key when I went to go on my next delivery. I was like, fuck! Well, anyway, no, she proceeded to sit there and cuss me out and cussing the customers in the store out, talking about, she's like, you ain't nobody working at Domino's. I was like, I know I ain't nobody. Did I say I was anybody? I was like, who the fuck are you with one fucking tooth coming in here trying to tell me who I am, bitch? Like, you got 3 fucking kids sitting out in the car wondering what the fuck is going on. Like, all I was doing was trying to go back to the fucking shop so that I could go fucking deliver their motherfucking pizza. So that I could go back to the shop and deliver people their fucking food. That's what I was concerned about. This bitch ain't concerned about nothing. She ain't concerned about brushing her teeth. She ain't concerned about not wearing her pajamas in public. Yeah, because let's bring that up. She was wearing her pajamas. So that's the kind of person I was fucking dealing with. Only had 1 tooth, wearing her fucking pajamas, got 3 kids in the fucking car, no seatbelts, no car seats, and then she wants to fight a man because bitch can't drive. It's like, get off your fucking phone and pay attention, and maybe this shit wouldn't happen. Like, I wasn't trying to be a dickhead. I didn't honk my horn when I fucking drove past you like I should have. If, you know, that would have probably prompted you to chase me down to the store if I laid my, but no, I just drove around your stupid ass because you're a fucking retard. Oh, I shouldn't use that word. It's a sensitive subject for me. I do not like to use that word. So I apologize if that's slipped out. But yeah, I don't need toothless bitches fucking hold me up when I'm trying to do shit. But yeah, so then she went up to my manager talking about what's his name. She's like, I can't give you that name, and he looks like an adorable John Lovitz. That's what my manager looks like. He's like, I can't give you his name. And then she said, well, what's your name? He said, oh, well, my name's Tom. And she said, well, what's something? He's like, well, I believe him over you because you are acting kind of irrational. He's acting like somebody that's frustrated because somebody just almost hit his fucking car and is, you know, basically inconveniencing his night by existing. Because that's what she basically was. She was a inconvenience to the general public. I mean, I feel sorry for the kids because, you know, she seems like the type of person that probably has roaches and all kinds of nasty shit. Like the kids look, I mean, I was far away, but I could smell the piss poop squirt juice that must have been, I mean, because the bitch was nasty. I mean, she had stains all over her nasty ass pajama pants. And at first, I will admit, I got paranoid. Like, oh God, she's taking a picture of my license plate. She's gonna find out what my address is, and she's gonna come visit me in the middle of the night. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? And then I realized, oh wait, you can't get somebody's address from looking up their license plate number because it's illegal. You can only do that if you're a fucking police officer.
Well, and if she come knocking on the door, guess what she'd get? The secretary.
One less tooth. I mean, if she had one less if you only had 1 tooth and then you had 1 less tooth, it would just be no teeth. Okay, that's enough of me trying to do math.
She's so dirty, her crabs had herpes. I
mean, dude, I wish I would have fucking just straight up been like, all right, hold on, bitch, wait a minute, smile, and just took her fucking picture. That's what I fucking should have did.
Zemensky says stolen kidnapped tickets for the black market of the dark.
And then there was a customer in the store watch, like there was thank God there was only 1 customer in the store watching the whole thing. He was sitting there trying to watch the Super Bowl, but no, he had to listen to this bitch screaming and hollering about, I want to talk to the manager about how I can't drive and I'm fucking just the worst kind of person imaginable. Like, seriously, this was like the worst kind of person imaginable. And like, I'm not trying to say that genocide is the answer, but no, I'm kidding. I don't know anymore. But yeah, people like this need to be stopped. They're fucking terrible. They're god awful. And yeah, it was a terrible time.
CDR wants to know, is this the guy who screams at old people who make sandwiches wrong?
When the fuck did I ever scream at an old person for making a sandwich wrong? I'm very polite when people fuck up my sandwiches, unless you're some dumb bitch that I don't know. I did kind of yell at that girl at Taco Bell, but that was because she was already unprofessional to begin with. But we've already talked about that, so we're not going to talk about it here. What else can we talk about? Because that was all I had on my list. The pizza stories. I mean, we've got 5 minutes left.
Did you talk about those on the floor?
What on the floor?
Behind you.
Oh no, hold on. I got some artwork to show you. Is that
Like
place?
Tim says that chick was just flirting with you. They call it aggressive flirting.
But yeah, it was funny because she was like,
for a new baby daddy.
She was like, "Who are you working at Domino's?" I'm like, and I was like, actually, I'm just working here while I'm waiting for the winter to be over so I can go back to doing my real man's job, doing landscaping. Like, I'm just keeping money in my pocket so I can buy fancy things on the weekends. And that's what I do. I like to buy fancy things on the weekend. All right, this is kind of messed up. I need to. It's still in the plastic. I mean, I have it in the plastic.
It's
the plastic
not messed
stuff.
up. The plastic is just.
But yeah, I picked this. I traded. I don't remember what I traded for it, but I picked this up at that place, Trader's World, that I was talking about. Maybe doing vlog videos at. But they sell stuff like this. They've got stuff from the 80s, 90s, 70s, 1800s, 1900s. Whatever you want, you can find it there. And then this is one of my favorites. It's got just so much stuff going on. But I absolutely love it. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, I figure.
You're glitching again.
All right. Well, since I'm glitching again, can you hear me though? Can you hear me? I'm talking to you, jackass.
Hold on.
I guess you can.
Yep.
All right, everybody. I'm glitching again. It's been 57 minutes. That's long enough. Thank you all for watching. If you want to become a Patreon, there's not a link because I'm fucking lazy and the secretary can't do her job. You know, I pay her to do one thing and she won't even do it.
You don't pay me shit. As a matter of fact,
What happened to all that Monopoly money?
My name is not on that Patreon card, but it should be.
Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, if you want to consider becoming a Patreon, patron, whatever, I'll do my best to do what I'm supposed to. I don't know what I'm you know what? Don't worry about it. You know, and if you are just stop giving me money because I can't be trusted with it. Plus, I'm probably not. I'm supposed to be messaging you people randomly like, "Hi, this is your fucking monthly text message from Drewsky McGillicuddy" or something. I don't know what the fuck my tiers are.
Becca wants to know what about 1930s.
Am I still glitching?
No.
What about 1930s? Yeah, they got stuff. Oh yeah, there's a Ohio Valley Antique Mall too that I need to take y'all to. Which is really fun. First time I was ever in there, I was stuck for fucking 4 hours. Anyway, I didn't want to go over an hour because who's got time to sit here and watch me fucking run off the mouth for a fucking hour? Nobody. But I was thinking about having the desk in frame, having a little coffee mug, and a little house plant, and then maybe get a little chair to sit over here, and then pretend like I'm gonna have a fucking guest, and then maybe every once in a while actually have a fucking guest. Wouldn't that be cool? It'd be like I'm Dave Letterman, and this is my beard.
It's like Space Ghost.
Yeah, we do something like Space Ghost. But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I got a lot of plans for the future. But right now, I'm going to go relax after a hard, stressful day of work. And I'm going to go watch me some horror movies. So,
hey, not now.
if y'all will excuse me.